It don't matter the color of the skin, either woman or man, just let the case land. It's here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V. She keep her ear to the street, like a drum to a beat. This is the place that you wanna be, but all trolls we delete, you better believe. Just so you know we on go, for those that's taking these souls, we know, but it's getting so out of control. Just so you know we on go, for those that's taking these souls, we know, but it's getting so out of control. Thank you for tuning in to MTGV, True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vibe, Miss V. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment, too. Yeah. We're gonna see you on the flip.
Can you hear me? Mic check. Can anybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I don't hear me over here. Oh, y'all can hear me. Wait a minute. Is it my... Hold on. Let me try something else. Okay, thank you. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, we got to figure this out because this don't usually happen. So let me check my audio again. Let me try. I'm going to try to hook the microphone up again. Let me know if you can still hear me. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Okay, so we can hear me. I don't know what's happening, y'all. I do apologize for these technical difficulties. But it looked like we back. Okay. I don't know what's up, but we gonna keep going. I don't even know what was the last part y'all heard. Hold on. Let me check something. Matter of fact, let me put this video up. We'll just do that. And I'll... Okay, I'm gonna need you to pause. Man, they don't want me to do a live stream today. The heck? Thanks again for letting me know.
First tonight, it is a disturbing case of violence against a child and a heartbreaking loss. Tonight, this mother and father are charged with killing their own 4-year-old son. The 4-year-old, who neighbors knew as RJ, died after prosecutors say his father shot him at point-blank range inside an apartment at 75th and Northridge Lakes Boulevard in Milwaukee. Investigative reporter James Stratton is at the courthouse where prosecutors filed criminal charges against both parents. James.
And Derek, prosecutors reviewing yet another unsettling act of violence in our city. This case, that 4-year-old shot and killed. They say his father got into an argument with his mother. When things escalated, he took the boy upstairs and shot him. We do want to warn you, some of these details are graphic.
This is terrifying, traumatic.
Tonight, a mother mourns the loss of her 4-year-old son, facing charges for her role in his death. Casandra Taylor charged with neglecting the boy, causing death, and buying the gun that killed him.
Part of this tragedy that you're going to have to live with is the possible fact that your child was killed with a gun that you purchased for someone that should not have had it.
Prosecutors say she was arguing with her husband, Ralph Taylor, Thursday night. They add he took the boy upstairs to a locked bedroom and shot him in the head. They charged Ralph Taylor with first-degree intentional homicide and felon in possession of a firearm. D'Angela Williams and other neighbors rushed in to try to give the boy CPR. Williams called 911.
So just imagine us women up there trying to help this baby. Dad just pacing back and forth over us like...
And he didn't help at all?
No.
While that CPR was underway, prosecutors say Ralph Taylor said, quote, "I got to hide my guns." Prosecutors say he wrapped the gun in plastic bags and put it in a Rubbermaid container where police later found it. Taylor is a convicted felon and not allowed to carry a gun. Prosecutors say, quote, Ralph Taylor would send pictures of guns to Casandra Taylor that Ralph Taylor wanted Casandra Taylor to buy for him. A search warrant says Casandra also gave a purse to Williams, the neighbor, saying, "Hide this, there's a gun in there," which she turned over to officers. Prosecutors say that's a different gun. Neighbors knew the boy as RJ, and prosecutors say he had moderate to severe autism, often communicating through song. Family of the victim and suspects did not want to share a photo of him and declined to comment to 12 News as they mourn the loss of their 4-year-old with his parents now in custody.
Really a horrible story, James. Prosecutors say the dad changed his story multiple times with investigators.
They did, Derek. They said that he lied to police, saying first that gunshot came from outside the apartment then said the boy was playing with the gun inside that bedroom. Prosecutors say the real story, he shot and killed his son.
And police recovered 2 guns and more than 200 rounds of ammunition from that apartment. James Stratton reporting live for us in downtown Milwaukee.
Some parents, I do apologize. I don't know what's going on with these, with this computer, or I don't know what's going on, period. I don't know if it's StreamYard. I don't know what it is, but we back in business. So thank y'all again. She's not innocent at all. not even a little bit, involving other people, lying, not doing anything to save her son. She's all outside. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. But shout out to everybody in the building. Royal Queen says she's not innocent. She's not innocent. She didn't even mention that the baby was fired on when she went to the neighbor. Exactly. I got the body. I do have the ring cam footage that they retrieved from the house. Shout out to Alma. Y'all, please double tap the screen as you come in. No B and E. Thank y'all so much. Hit the upper right corner and smack that thumbs up or double tap the screen. And please share this out, y'all. I mean, this is my second live stream trying to get this together. So we good now, just Mona said. And she said we didn't hear anything. That is wild. Thank you, Royal Queen. I do not get it. So good morning, James Money. Thank y'all for coming in. Shout out to Black Dow. A word don't belong to no one. I greet the way I feel. I'm not on that mess y'all on. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Okay. So, yeah, salute to Black Dow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and reread this article that I was reading, I guess, when y'all couldn't hear nothing I was saying. I got my other device up now, so I'll be able to see stuff better if anything else happened. But shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all, please smack the thumbs up as you come in. We got a few people watching. The thumbs up are not matching. Hold on, what is my phone doing now? Now it's frozen. Hold on, let me make sure we good. Can y'all still hear me? Now I'm paranoid. Boy, what is happening here? Mic check. We still here? Okay, all right. All right, so I'm going to read this article, and this article is coming out of Milwaukee Fox 6. And this article says 2 people are now charging the connection of the fatal shooting of the 4-year-old child at an apartment near 75th and North Ridge Lakes, just north of Brown Deer Road in Milwaukee. So the 4-year-old is gone, and don't nobody know what really happened. Or they lying about what really happened. So charges were filed on Monday, July 14th against 35-year-old Ralph Taylor and 33-year-old Casandra Taylor, the parents of the 4-year-old Ralph Taylor III. So according to the Wisconsin Circuit Court Access, Ralph Taylor is charged with first-degree intentional homicide and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Casandra Taylor is charged with neglecting a child, consequences in death, and straw purchasing of the firearms. So according to the criminal complaint, Milwaukee police were dispatched to a residence around 9:30 a.m. on Thursday. When officers arrived, they were met by several people yelling for help, indicating that a child was shot. On the 3rd floor of the residence, they found the 4-year-old just inside the doorway of a bedroom on the 3rd floor. Despite life-saving efforts by the police and Milwaukee Fire Department, the child, Ralph Taylor III, was pronounced deceased right there on the scene. When police initially spoke with the defendant, Ralph Taylor, he said he was on the phone when he heard the gunshots. Taylor claimed the shots must have come from outside and entered the bedroom through a 3rd-story open window. Ralph Taylor told an officer that there were no weapons inside the residence, which was a big lie, the complaint says. So the complaint also says subsequent investigation would establish that Ralph Taylor lied about everything, all of the surrounding circumstances surrounding how his 4-year-old son was shot, the complaint says. In an interview not long after the initial one, the complaint says Ralph Taylor told an officer he was texting his wife while the 4-year-old was jumping on a mattress. And I guess at that same time, a bullet came through the window. Yeah, right. So he was texting his wife while the 4-year-old was jumping on a mattress. Ralph Taylor heard heard the fires and observed the child fall to the floor. Again, Ralph Taylor claimed that the fires must have come through an open third-story window of the residence and struck the child. Why didn't it struck him? A detective interviewed the witness. On Thursday. Interviewed a witness on Thursday. She told police she checked her Ring camera and observed Casandra Taylor, the mother of the 4-year-old, outside screaming, "My son, my son. Somebody shot my son through the window," she was saying. So the complaint says when the witness went outside and approached Casandra, Taylor asked the witness to go upstairs and check on her son. She and another neighbor went inside the residence and spotted Ralph Taylor holding the child and screaming. As the second neighbor was administering CPR to the child, the complaint says Taylor said, "I got to hide my guns." Yeah, this is wild. No accountability at all. This poor child did not deserve this. When a witness left the residence, the complaint says Casandra Taylor approached her and asked her to hold Taylor's purse for her. The witness was concerned that the purse had a gun inside of it and refused to hold the purse. The complaint says the witness said another neighbor took the purse, and when that neighbor checked the purse, there was a gun inside. The complaint says that's crazy. So the evidence was located at the scene. It says a Milwaukee police detective was placed in charge of the scene. The detective reported that a Glock semi-automatic handgun was recovered, wrapped inside of 2 plastic bags in a large Rubbermaid storage container inside of a closet located on the 3rd floor. So, man, come on, other residents. How stupid are you? The complaint says the gun had suspected blood on the grip and slide. Inside the same Rubbermaid container, there was a Crown Royal bag that contained 96 rounds of 9mm ammunition. So he needed that for a 4-year-old. Located on the floor of the bedroom, there was where the child was at. Investigators found a single 9mm round. Wow. Which would be consistent with a person ejecting the round from a firearm to clear the chamber. Wow. The complaint says that is sick. I'm talking about who does this? What is wrong with these people? Shout out to Mouthpiece. Welcome back. Yeah, prayers to this baby. Extremely dumb, he said. So then they interviewed the guy. They interviewed Ralph Taylor on July 11th. Milwaukee police detectives conducted an interview with him. So the complaint says he initially provided the same response he gave to police on the scene. That the child had been struck by someone else who was firing through the window, an open window, whatever. About an hour and 13 minutes into the interview, Taylor provided a new version of events, claiming now that his gun was under a pillow and he never saw the child go underneath the pillow. But he was behind me and my back was to him. I heard the shot, the complaint says. So he sat there and thought up another lie. And she's sitting there with her hair, with her face all balled up, looking like a fool. She knew exactly what she was doing. And when I'ma play the ring cam footage, as well as the neighbor who was involved in this. I think both of the ladies in this video was there. or and our neighbors, but I'm not sure, but we'll get it figured out. So then before confronting Taylor with the inconsistencies in his latest version of events, a detective asked what an argument with Casandra Taylor was about. A detective asked what an argument was about. So admitted that he and Casandra were arguing over the lack of taking care of the child. Wow. So he just decided, you know what? I'm going to just take him out. Ain't nobody got to worry about him. And that's what he did. That's what he did. So they arguing about who go. That's sad. Taylor admitted that he and Casandra Taylor were arguing over the lack of taking care of the child. The complaint says, after the shooting, Taylor claimed that he put the Glock back underneath the pillow because I am a felon. Okay, so they arguing about taking care of the kid, and he ends up firing, unaliving the kid right there. And then the mother is charged with neglect. So who was really taking care of him? Nobody. That's what it sounded like. Wasn't neither one of them taking care of him because they was too busy being childish and selfish and stupid. All of that. Man, some people shouldn't have kids. So he just put it back under the pillow, he says. So Ralph Taylor was scheduled to make his initial appearance in Milwaukee court on Monday the 14th. Online have not indicated this has happened. Casandra made her initial appearance in Milwaukee court on Monday. Cash bond was set at $5,000. She is due back in court on the 24th. What an idiot. You know, all in the name of love, I guess, for a guy who didn't even care about you or your son. I mean, but her actions show she didn't care either. Because you outside and your child is in the house. These parents won't give the babies a chance at life. Exactly, Mona. Which, don't get me wrong, shootouts happen all over Milwaukee, but that lie is too bizarre. I know police was like, what the F? Exactly. She was born with that face balled up. Okay, let me go to the ring cam footage. And you'll hear her. Okay, so the first ring cam footage I'm playing is some kids that are running inside the house. And it appears that they must have heard something and thought it was outside and they were running in the house. But at the same time, the mother is greeting them and cussing them out, talking about bullets don't have eyes and all of this stuff. So it's crazy. Here we go.
What's going on? Get the fuck in the motherfucking house. You got your ass so shit, nigga. Let me make sure my keys in the car. Okay, no bullets got no motherfucking name, you know? My keys in the house, she said. Somebody been shot through the fucking window!
Now you heard her come out there talking about somebody just shot through the window, but you heard somebody else say that he shot himself, right? Then here's the other one. Well, no, not that one.
My baby is upstairs. We gotta go! Don't go up there! We gotta go! I just did. What? I need to do CPR. I need to be. Okay. Everybody. I called the police. My baby! They are on their way. I want to say, why the fuck?
Wow. Welcome in, Sweet D. Blessings to everyone, she said. How you doing today? That is the ring cam footage, right? And so the neighbor that came out gagging, I do believe that is her. That is her that is gonna be talking on this live stream. Look like she gonna die with it bought up too. Looking stupid. Unreal. All in the name of love, I guess. But from what I'm hearing, they had a toxic relationship. And I mean, you hear how she talking to the kids? I don't know. I'm not sure who that was talking, right? But the gunshots came from inside the house. And that's how y'all talking to the kids that's running because they hear them and they scared. It just makes no sense. So let me go to the video. And I mean, I have not listened to this. So I'm sure it's gonna be stuff that is gonna be triggering. Okay, let me get to it. I can't believe StreamYard acting up like that. Wow. Should be right here.
You so very. You don't
So the title of this says
Oh, they gonna join friends. Milo, stop. Your name Milo too?
oh, it just says Eric or Ashley Christine Taylor, Erica Taylor. Let's talk about it.
Why is Scooty that close? I don't know.
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, there. I said, what the fuck you gotta hide? Call the police. Not one time. Too much. Call the police.
Hold on.
Not one time. Bitch, don't. If you want to talk about it, bitch, state facts. State facts. State facts, bitch. Your motherfucking sister out of order and y'all trifling for defending that bitch. Y'all trifling for defending that bitch. Bitch, I'm the one that watched that baby. I'm the one that seen that baby with his motherfucking brains blew out.
Woo! Good Lord. We gonna just listen, but hold on, I gotta take this back.
On that bed.
I gotta take it back.
Ashley Taylor, Erica Taylor, Ashley Taylor, all them Taylors, them sick ass bitches that knew that that she was dealing with that sick ass mental retarded ass motherfucker.
Triggers.
Bring y'all ass, bitch. Because now you hoes got me fucked up talking about some, people was going up in her house. First of all, I got lots of cameras in my house. Ain't nobody went up in there but maintenance. Ain't nobody went up in that house but maintenance. And furthermore, why would you think that a motherfucker even want to go up in your nasty, filthy ass sister house when she got a motherfucking infestation? Bitch, y'all worried about the wrong goddamn shit. The wrong goddamn shit. The fact that y'all worried about your sister and she sat there. Bitch, I just posted the video on my motherfucking story. I just posted the video on my motherfucking status. And bitch, your sister, they knew what happened to that baby because my camera caught it before they even came out the door. Just for the simple fact, my sister came out the door, out of our door. So with that being said, bitch, they caught that shit and caught it on camera. And Dylan said from the beginning, he shot himself. But that was the lie that they came up with. That baby got hit in the back of his motherfucking head. He didn't shoot himself in the back of his motherfucking head. Whatever transpired on that motherfucking bed. On that bed. He picked that baby up and laid that baby on the floor. I came in, that baby was laying in the middle of the motherfucking floor. In the middle of the doorway. The doorway that they lied and said was closed the whole motherfucking time. And said that they couldn't get up in the motherfucking room. Bitch, don't. If you want to talk about it, bitch, state facts. State facts. State facts, bitch. Your motherfucking sister out of order and y'all trifling for defending that bitch. Y'all trifling for defending that bitch. Bitch, I'm the one that watched that baby. I'm the one that seen that baby with his motherfucking brains blew out.
Triggers.
With his motherfucking teeth blew out the front of his motherfucking mouth.
God,
Because
triggers.
the bullet went through the back of his fucking head and came out of his fucking mouth.
Triggers.
Like you want to get up on a post?
Oh my God, that's extreme, y'all. That is really bad. Nightbot tweaking a little too. What Nightbot doing? Can y'all still hear me? She got a what on her forehead? Yeah, y'all, this is could be triggering to some. It's graphic a little bit, but we're gonna try to get through this. I got my triggers up. If you are under 18, you shouldn't be here. But we are seeking justice for this 4-year-old, and this is a person that went into the residence. She's the reason why we were able to see it, because she's the one with the cameras. And the one that's talking is the one with, you see her, the one in the front with the tattoos. That's who talking right now.
Talk shit like, bitch, y'all talking shit to the wrong motherfucker.
Her name is Diamond. And I mean, she actually got a business where she make blankets to cover grave sites. So you know how they have like the caskets when they had the pictures and all of that on it? She makes blankets that look just like that, where it just lays over the burial once they done, and then she fences it. Very talented with it. But she hype right now. I mean, this is triggering. She had to see that. She went in to perform CPR and came out gagging.
I never kicked it with your sister. I don't fuck with your sister. I don't do none of that with your sister. I don't pop pills, bitch. I ain't none of that shit. Fuck is you talking about? You know that bitch got me fucked up. For real. For real though. Like, bitch, I don't do none of that shit. Bitch, I done called the police numerous of times. Your sister them is trifling. They're trifling, and that bitch trifling because she knew what the fuck he did before she came out the house. He didn't shed a tear. That bitch didn't cry not one time. We were crying. We were crying. And now, bitch, y'all want to talk, bitch, I'm posting them videos, bitch. I'm right post them motherfucking videos because now y'all got me fucked up, bitch. I was trying to spare the bitch, but the bitch didn't cry not one time. She came outside. When I came outside, because I came outside to check on my motherfucking kid. She said, Dad, can you go do CPR on my baby? She ain't say that baby brains was motherfucking blew out and she knew that shit. She ain't say that shit. Trifling ass, nasty ass bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Her dirty bitch ass sisters got me fucked up today. Bitch, you got the right one today. 2 motherfucking day, bitch. And why you always talking about something? We the one that tried to save the motherfucking baby. I done checked the baby pulse. My sister came right in behind me. She doing CPR on the motherfucking baby. Bitch, we tried to save the motherfucking baby. She didn't even call the police. She called her motherfucking niece.
Ooh.
Bitch, she was on the phone with somebody else. She on the phone talking a normal conversation with her friends. What are you talking about? I called the police.
Do y'all hear this, man? This lady didn't even call the police, but talking to other people on the phone. She really didn't care. I mean, some of these people just have kids just for the money. You have kids, you can get low income, you can get food stamps and all that stuff, which is about to end now, though. Because I just seen something where they are proposing, or Trump is proposing, I don't know if he did an executive order or not, on Section 8 housing, where it's a two-year cap on that. So you have to have something figured out. So having babies for benefits, it ain't gonna pay off in the long run. Shout out to Teresa. How you doing? This is freaking awful. You driving in on the way to work, Teresa? Babies for benefits. Yep. Shout out to the AFC podcast. He say it all the time. These people are having children just for the money. Don't care nothing about them, and the fathers don't either. This was his own child too. He didn't care. Oh, you complaining about me taking care of him? I got something for you and him.
Slow asses. That bitch came outside. She tried to give me the purse. I said, hell no, bitch. I heard what your baby daddy said when I walked upstairs. I was the first person in the house. When she said go do CPR, I walked up them stairs. I got all the way up the stairs. He was at the top. The baby, he was laying on top of the baby. I said, get up, let me see him so I can see if I can do CPR. He moved out the way. He looked me dead in my motherfucking face. He said, Dad, I gotta hide my guns. I said, what the fuck you gotta hide your guns for? And your baby fucking brains blew out. What you gotta hide your guns for? I'll leave out because I see him fishing and shit. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. I instantly get the fuck about the house. I don't know what the fuck you gonna do, what you might be capable of, or what the fuck ever occurred. But the fact that she came outside and she said that a bullet came through the window when it was the air conditioner right there, it wasn't no hole in the window. It was first of all, the kids was on that side. They watched him. They watched him take the motherfucking air conditioner out the window. He staged the whole motherfucking scene, and she knew that shit.
Triggers.
What are you thinking about your gun for? She walked her ass outside. She didn't run. She didn't do none of that shit. I got the fuck out of here because I don't know what the fuck wrong with that bitch.
Okay, now I'm gonna play the video again. Now that we heard what they are saying about this video, that's crazy, man.
What's going on? Get the fuck in the motherfucking house. You got your ass upstairs, nigga. Let me make sure my things in the house. Okay, no police got no motherfucking name, doggy. My kids in the house, she said. Somebody just shot through the fucking window.
Okay, so I'm thinking maybe the kids that was running in the house was going to the house next door and not their house. And the mother was saying, you know, don't bullets. I'm not sure. I don't know the setup of these apartments. But y'all see that. And then here's the other one.
What? I have to do CPR. I need okay. Everybody. I called the police. My baby! They are on their way. I want to tell why the fuck happened to me. My baby!
Wow. Wow. Shout out to James. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Shout out to James Frank. How you doing, my friend? And thank you for gifting the 20 memberships before that. I have not forgotten you. Shout out to you, James. Let me see. Chris Brown. Now let's do this one. Shout out to all my new members and shout out to James for purchasing them. I can't tell who caught those. I hope some good people caught those. Let me see. Oh, shout out to La Leezy caught it. Top Flight, Sunshine Love. And Just Mona, did you catch one? And James caught one. No worries, he said. Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all thank James for the people that got one. Okay, let's continue this. Now, this stuff is triggering, but we want to seek justice for this 4-year-old. We want to get the truth out about what happened and his sorry parents that did this to him. I hope they get life in prison. But then there's other kids in the house that my heart goes out to. I mean, this is traumatizing. Even this lady that's talking, she's seen a lot. She's the one that you can see gagging in the video, is what it looks like to me.
You shed a tear, like she shed not one motherfucking tear. Listen, she didn't cry not one time. We sit up, I'm throwing up, my sister throwing up, trying to get all stuff together. These bitches got the nerve to be talking shit. Like, shut y'all fat funky ass up. Y'all should have got y'all motherfucking sister some help and that motherfucking nigga, bitch.
Triggers.
You talking about you all got me fucked up. And bitch, we in the same spot your sister was at, bitch. You talking all that shit, bitch, pull out. Same spot, baby. We ain't going nowhere. We in the same motherfucking spot. Girl, I'm so sick of these big fat funky ass bitches. She the same ones that she claims she ain't even never fucked with. That bitch needs to be in jail. Yeah, she's in jail. Her and him is up in jail. Both of them bitches is up in jail. And then the thing is, let me tell y'all something. That bitch on that motherfucking status saying somebody took the gun and was trying to help hide the gun. The thing is, my neighbor took the purse from her unknowingly. Listen, she didn't even know. I'm the person that took the purse. When I took the purse, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I took the purse and I put it in my house. What pissed me off was she gave me a purse with a fucking gun in it, and my kids, my 4 children were in my home, and I set the purse in there and I let out. They like, I said, get that motherfucker out your motherfucking house. I said, I bet you any kind of money. That gun is up in there. And it was. Put that motherfucker outside. Give it to the police. Give it to the police. Officer, come get this motherfucking gun out of the gun. We sure did, Tom. I don't get no fuck. Fuck y'all. Like, again, if y'all listen to the video, I posted it on my status, and I'm actually, since the bitches is talking shit, I'm posting it right up on here. I ain't even want to post the shit, but the bitch, you can listen. I'm gonna post it myself. You can listen. You can listen and you can hear. You can hear the little boy say before they even walked out the motherfucking door. Okay. You can listen before the little boy even walked out the motherfucking door. He said he shot himself.
Yeah.
They knew from the beginning that no bullet came through that window.
I did hear the little boy say that on the camera. This is sickening. We talking about a child here. A baby, 4 years old.
We didn't hear no bullets. I didn't even hear a bullet. I heard the motherfucking bullets outside.
What?
Like they big fat ass sisters. Like y'all got me fucked up, bitch. I'm the one that tried to say that, baby. Your sister didn't have no lick of blood on her. She didn't have shit on her. She didn't even try to save her baby at all. She left out. She walked out the house and she don't look at the video. Just look at the video. She walked out the house. My baby.
Here, you can use my phone. You can play the video
Oh,
on
yeah.
my phone. And show them off my phone.
Cause these bitches is slow. They slow as a motherfucker. Like, bitch, get the fuck up off my motherfucking status, bitch. Your sister is a fat, funky, trifling ass bitch. And I don't give a fuck how you put it. That bitch is trifling. How are you? You knew what happened to that baby. First of all, the little boy stated. Her other son stated. He came downstairs. He snatched the baby up out of her arms, and he said, "Bitch, watch this." He went upstairs, and then you heard a pop. Why would you lie and say that they came up from outside? Bitch, and he told you what the fuck. He just told you, watch this, bitch.
Wow.
You gotta hold this. It's my phone.
That's crazy.
Look at my kids running in. Now watch her come out.
Oh, so
That's the neighbor yelling.
okay.
That's me coming outside. Watch how this bitch walk outside.
Look at her.
Watch how she walk outside. Y'all see how that bitch walking outside? But did y'all just hear her son say he shot himself? He shot himself. Y'all didn't hear that? Go back. You gotta play it
Okay,
again.
so literally they explain in the footage that we looking at and where she comes outside, we just seen all of that. Look at her. Like, just disgusting. All that. You rather have a man than your child? I cannot with these people. Oh, that's where I was trying to go, to him. He meant more to her than her son. That's why she was trying to protect him. And look at her. Just look a hot freaking mess.
Play it again. Play that motherfucker again. Play that bitch 100 times if they need to see it.
Watch before they even come out the door what the boys say.
Now, she said that was the neighbor yelling. So, it wasn't them.
That's me. That's not her.
Now watch them come out the door now.
Y'all see how they walk in?
Walk out the door now. Like, bitch, them hoes want. Listen, they didn't give no fuck. They knew exactly what went on. And the little boy and her niece, the one with the red hair, is the one that told it. They the ones that told that he came down there and snatched the motherfucking baby up out her arms and said that shit.
Y'all gotta listen.
Wow. So he snatched the baby out her arms and did it. Okay. So y'all heard her explain in the video. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it one more time.
What's going on?
Get the fuck in the motherfucking house. You got your ass upstairs, nigga.
Let me make sure my keys inside.
Okay, no bullets got no motherfucking name.
Now that's one of the girls talking that just went out.
Somebody just shot through the fucking window.
Now you just heard them say that the right before that the man snatched the child out of her arms and said, "Watch this," and took him upstairs. And she comes outside talking about that. She deserved to be under the prison with him. Period.
I'm gonna go back to the part where it say where the little boy said he shot himself. Just listen. He said he shot himself. I'm gonna go back and see
It definitely is. Only
Watch
thing,
before they come out.
only thing she didn't do was pull the trigger.
Did y'all hear that? He shot himself. Then right before she said, I'm gonna go back to 10 seconds again. Right before she said somebody shot through the window, you can hear him saying he shot himself. But mind you, the baby had a bullet wound through the back of his fucking head
Triggers.
that came out of his fucking mouth.
Triggers. Okay, so we hear that. We heard her.
Yeah, and this fat bitch, they got the nerve like, bitch, I'm fucking traumatized. You got the nerve to be talking about you worried about your motherfucking sister, bitch. We literally seen this shit up close and personal. I ain't never seen no shit like that a day in my life, and bitch, you got the nerve to be talking about all this other shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, or your pill popping ass sister, no, none of that shit, bitch. She needs to be under the jail right along with that nigga. Right along with that motherfucking nigga, because she's a trifling ass bitch, and she knew what the fuck went on before she even came out that motherfucking house. I'm tired of them bitches. Like, they trying to get into it with every motherfucking body that was on the scene. Like, bitch, y'all hoes, she ain't even fuck with y'all. Somebody said, y'all kicked it with her. First of all, you ain't never seen me with this motherfucker. First of all, you ain't gonna never see me with nobody like that. Nobody that look like that. Like, bitch, why do you think that I wanted to be the first person on the scene? You think that I wanted to see this shit, bitch? Listen, bitch, you think that was a pleasant motherfucking sight for my eyes, bitch? It wasn't. Bitch, I wish I didn't. I wish I never seen no shit like that. Fucking dumbass bitch. Like, the shit was sick. It was so motherfucking sick. Like, I don't even want to get into detail what the shit looked like. But when I'm the first person that got up the stairs because she asked me to do CPR. And I said, CPR? I said, what's going on? Because when she came outside, all she said was, somebody shot through the window. She never said that her baby was shot. No, none of that. But she knew. And y'all know she knew because you hear a little boy saying it before they even came out the house. Mm-hmm. She knew that baby was shot before she even came out the house. She come outside and the first thing she asked, somebody shot through the window? Somebody shot through the window? Bitch, first of all, we ain't never just heard one gunshot. It's always numerous of them motherfuckers. Right. One gunshot. And my kids came running up in the house. And that was only because they heard it so clear because they was on the side where that window was. The window where the room was, they was on that side riding their scooters. And that was the only reason why they heard that gunshot so clear because I ain't heard shit. I didn't hear shit and I was up in the house. I didn't hear nothing, but we also was moving around and shit like that. We just came up in the house. My kids came running right in behind me. We went up in this bitch 5 minutes before my kids come running in the house. And it was a gunshot.
Wow, okay. So that was her kids.
Like 2 seconds. I had just closed the fucking door.
Wow.
And them kids came in running. Like, and then to think that, like, y'all, when I tell y'all this shit is so traumatizing. The baby was 4. The baby was 4. For y'all, I go to live. He's an autistic 4-year-old. But they was arguing and fighting doing their toxic shit before all this shit went on. That they always doing. And guess what? She called the police. We called the police. She sent him back off. She sent him off. He right back up in the house. Every time. Like, I don't understand it. Like, bitch, you the one that want to live like that, bitch. I don't live with that type of shit, bitch. I'm not living with no nigga that's beating my ass and doing shit like that. Or no nigga that's gonna tell me that he gonna kill me and my kids. Are you fucking crazy, bitch? They say that this man always tell her that shit. And actually, I done heard him tell her that shit. They be outside in the front throwing them.
What?
Right in front of the house. In the motherfucking parking lot. Big fat stinking ass bitch. Girl, the motherfucking sisters got me fucked up. Like, bitch, y'all steady talking on Facebook, bitch, come see about me.
Wait a dango minute. It is a kid, unalived, the parents in prison. Now, these people, it is no secret what they do, what type of relationship they have, what goes on in the household. So she should get the same amount of time that he did because this is a recipe for disaster. I mean, the best thing to do in these type of relationships is just to get help. Save yourself. Get out. Your kids is more important than this man that don't give a damn about you. He don't. You got to love yourself and love your kids enough to walk away. What's more important? A warm body next to you or your children that you birth? They the only ones that should matter as a parent. And this is just disgusting. All of it. All outside with it. I wonder if these are some housing places that they lived in. Because if it is, or maybe not, because when police get called, you supposed to get put out of residence like that, like low income housing. I don't know.
Do that for real. Like you want to argue about all the wrong shit. Like somebody ran up in the house to steal pills and bitch, what? Yo broke bum ass. Like first of all, girl, the house is fucking trifling. I don't know who the fuck was running up in there. I don't know who the fuck was gonna run up in that motherfucker afterwards. But ain't nobody went up in there but maintenance and the fucking property managers.
What?
Every time we have to talk about it's literally that bad.
Yeah, it's sick. Like
sick. That's why I keep gagging, y'all, because I don't like the shit is crazy. I had that baby blood in my nails,
Man.
On my knees, on my feet.
And this bitch come outside, she didn't have her shirt was clear as day.
Oh.
She didn't have no.
Y'all look at my nerve. Look at my hands.
Not a lick of blood on her. She ain't even trying to.
She's shaking real bad.
I can't stop my hand from shaking.
Line.
This is how bad my nerves.
Fuck, that's all line.
That bitch. Y'all.
And then even after I came outside and I said cause mind you, I was the first person up there, and the first thing he said was he got to put his guns up. I said,
why the fuck you gotta hide?
I said, why the fuck do you got to hide your guns? He's steady fidgeting and trying to get his guns and move and shit. I don't know what this motherfucker capable of. I'll see how they get down. Them motherfuckers weird as a bitch, and I'm stay far away. So yes, I checked that baby pulse from the wrist. It wasn't shit going on. Like so, I got the fuck up out of there. And when I walked outside, I said, that baby either shot itself. This was before we lift them up. Lift the back up. I said that baby either shot itself or what? Somebody shot that baby.
Mind you, by this time, I was in the house.
It wasn't no entrance room in the front.
It wasn't no entry room, y'all.
It wasn't no entry room in the front.
I lifted the baby's shoulder up like this. I lifted his shoulder up because there was so much blood. Every motherfucker.
It was a splatter room in the front from the mouth.
I lifted his shoulder up and the blood started pouring out the back of his fucking head.
God.
I put his shoulder down. I laid him back down because
even when I came outside and I said,
that's traumatizing.
When I came outside and I said, somebody shot that baby or that baby shot itself. That bullet didn't come through that window. I was asking so many questions. I said, well, where the air? I said, well, the window up. Where the air conditioner? I gotta ask questions because I said, what the fuck occurred here? Like, what happened? Like, and he just moving around. I asked him. I said, well, the window up. Whatever occurred, it occurred on that bed. They said they was knocking on the door, beating on the door over and over, telling him to come out because he snatched the baby and went upstairs. They claimed they was beating on the door, telling him to come out. But when I came upstairs, the baby was literally in the doorway across, like where the door at. He was on this side, like. The head was on one side, this was like this. Yeah, he was in the doorway. Whatever went on,
it happened on
the bed.
It happened on the left corner.
It happened on the bottom
part of.
Wait, and they said they was bamming on the door, but yet the baby was in the doorway, so that was even a lie. So he just grabbed the child, went upstairs, and the mother went outside? Is that what happened?
Because that's where the big old puddle of blood was.
Triggered.
But when I came outside and I said that baby either shot itself or somebody shot him.
Triggered.
The lady, the bitch said she was still standing outside. She said, no, babe, a bullet came through the window. No, bitch, a bullet did not come through the window, bitch. Ain't no bullet came through that motherfucking window, bitch. Ain't no hole in that window. The air conditioner is mysteriously moved. That been there. Nothing was off. Like it just was. It was weird as a bitch. Like I never seen two parents look like that, act like that when when the baby is laying there and the brains is blowing out. I've never seen nobody act like that. It was so weird to me. I told my friend, I said, TK, we giving this person to this motherfucking police. No, she's not getting this motherfucker back. We're finna give it to this police. I called that officer over there. Come on, officer, sir. Come get this purse. There's a purse right here, and y'all need to take it, because I know it got a gun up in there. And she just passed it over.
Listen, y'all, this how y'all know the shit was so unexpected and fucked up for the baby. Because he was talking or something. He was watching TV or something, because his lips wasn't messed up. His lips wasn't tore up at all. His mouth was open when that bullet came through.
Oh.
Because
but it knocked the teeth out.
Oh.
All the front teeth was gone. Like,
oh my God. No.
I've never
seen nothing like that in my life.
I've never seen no shit like that. And I ain't one of them bitches to be on live just crying and screaming at the phone. That's why I'm not doing it. But y'all, I cannot stop crying and stop.
Yeah, she was protecting him. Yeah, she was protecting him. Yeah, she tried to protect him, but I'm not one of them, baby. I watched this. I seen this baby. Like the she was sick. It was sick. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's some shit that you just don't want to see. Like some shit that you just don't want to see ever in life.
Literally, the fucking picture. I can probably draw this picture 1,000 times.
Wow.
I can literally probably draw this shit 1,000 fucking times.
The baby was shot when my sister came up there and she was doing the CPR on him. We seen that he was already gone. So she didn't accept it in my mind. We wasn't trying to accept the fact that we've seen this baby. So she did this, and first of all, when I got up there, the head was like this. So when she did like this to his shoulder, all of it just started gushing out the back of his fucking head.
Oh gosh. So.
That shit is.
And furthermore, he's in jail for intentional first degree intentional homicide. Intentional.
So usually the exit wound is the worst. But they said all of his teeth was out. Oh my God, this is awful. Yeah, CSI will definitely figure it all out. Man, you ain't human if this doesn't break your heart. I'm telling you, this is devastating. And they had to see it. Even though they talking hard, the one that's standing up behind her hands are shaking. Like they gonna need some help. And the kids in the house too. Like, did they see that? They heard it. You know, even the kids that was playing outside. This is so traumatizing over a stupid argument, over a relationship that should have never been. If you got to argue with somebody about taking care of their kids, you probably shouldn't be with them. Just get them out of there. But she was the problem too.
You still defending them? Bitch, when we was here and we saw this shit, that bitch didn't shed a tear. Only person that literally cried hard out of the family was Denise. And not the one that was here. Not the one that was here. The niece that pulled up. She was the only person that was crying. She even tried to fight the daddy. That bitch didn't shed a tear. That bitch didn't have no blood on her. She didn't try to help her baby. She didn't try to do shit. She walked her bitch ass, fat, funky, stinking ass about that motherfucking door and didn't do shit.
Wow.
I don't know if he put the gun in his mouth.
Triggers.
I don't know if he put it in his mouth and shot him, or if he put it in
the back of his head, because
no, the exit wound is always where the wound is at. So did he do that? Did he do that?
Like if it went this way and came out this way, the brains would have been like hanging out the back of his head.
Triggers. I want to hear it, but I know this is a lot. Y'all. What are y'all thinking about this so far? Y'all, please smack the thumbs up if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel and share it out. Like, this little boy did not deserve that. And I wonder what other hell has he gone through. Because if he was that type of person that he could do something like this to his own son, I'm sure this ain't the first time he applied some pain on him. The mother definitely didn't care. Neither one of them cared about this child. But it's a lot of people in these type of relationships, and they care more about the relationship than their own children. It was more than just a 4-year-old child in the house. Oh, I cannot.
He came downstairs. Dylan, the older brother. He said that the man came downstairs, took the baby out her arms, and said, "Yeah, bitch, watch this," or something to that effect.
Wow. So she knew. She knew. Like a real mother, she should have got fired on. She should have got hit too, trying to save her damn child. Ain't no way she should be unscathed. Because when he grabbed that child, she should have been dragged right with him, holding on to her child. She knew this man wasn't playing. And what kind of record did he have? I bet you he had this type of crap already on his record. People don't take heed. They act like it's not going to happen to them. And it's really not even about you no more when you have kids. It's about your kids. Shouldn't even be bringing all these different people around, father or not. If he crazy, let him be crazy somewhere else. But to buy this man weapons when you know he shouldn't have them, and he got a quick temper and y'all arguing all the time, that was the dumbest thing she could have did. But anything for that body, that hot body next to her.
And he took the baby upstairs. They said he locked the door, and they was banging on the door, telling him to let the baby out.
A little bit later, they hear
A couple seconds later, they hear a gunshot.
That ain't true if he was in the doorway.
And then they was really standing on that. Somebody shot through the window. Baby, even when them officers came in, they said that didn't come through the window. They already knew. The lady officer, she said, "I never seen two parents like that in my life just sit there.
So
I never seen that."
So they behavior
But y'all gotta get
off the rip.
I got my jail call.
I was just I'll be not gonna lie.
Oh, you can talk to them.
I'll talk to them. Come here.
Okay, this the other girl talking because she got a jail call.
Listen, you can go upstairs.
This the one that's shaking real bad. Let's see what she can say.
Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. My love, move. Don't you jump on me, bitch. Y'all, that was already something. That shit was already something he was ready to do. Yeah, and listen, y'all. Deja, she real. I don't know. I'm a little bit more calmer today. Like, I'm really fucked up behind it, but I'm a little bit more calmer to speak about it today. This bitch.
Now she talking in the background. Good Lord.
Listen, we spoke about them on the news, okay? I did. Deja never spoke to nobody or nothing like that. We spoke about them, and you see us speaking highly of the mama and even of the daddy, but the thing is, that's what we originally know of them as parents. Like, you know, like, they decent with their kids, but together, they a motherfucking problem. And that's what got their fucking son killed. So I don't care because you heard me say that originally I felt like she was a good mama and this, that, and the third, and he cared about his son and this, that, and the third.
Oh.
You got to expect the unexpected from any motherfucking body. And yes, that man killed his motherfucking son. Yes, that man killed his motherfucking.
Okay. We ain't gonna be able to listen at all this. So let me I think the video that we just played, she's speaking in the video because it just got worse with her talking in the background. I don't want to do all that. But let me go back to this video so we could see what she talking about, because they were in this video towards the end. I do believe. I'll just play it again.
Their own 4-year-old son, the 4-year-old who neighbors knew as Tonight, it is a disturbing case of violence against a child and a heartbreaking loss. Tonight, this mother and father are charged with killing their own 4-year-old son. The 4-year-old who neighbors knew as RJ died after prosecutors say his father shot him at point-blank range inside an apartment at 75th and Northridge Lakes Boulevard in Milwaukee. Investigative reporter James Stratton is at the courthouse where prosecutors filed criminal charges against both parents. James.
And Derek, prosecutors are reviewing yet another unsettling act of violence in our city. This case, that 4-year-old shot and killed. They say his father got into an argument with his mother when things escalated.
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to play the rest of it. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to play the rest of it. I will if y'all want me to.
He took the boy upstairs and shot him. We do want to warn you, some of these details are graphic.
This is terrifying, traumatic.
Tonight, a mother mourns the loss of her 4-year-old son, facing charges for her role in his death. Casandra Taylor charged with neglecting the boy, causing death, and buying the gun that killed him.
Part of this tragedy that you're going to have to live with is the possible fact that your child was killed with a gun that you purchased for someone that should not have had it.
Prosecutors say she was arguing with her husband, Ralph Taylor, Thursday night. They add he took the boy upstairs to a locked bedroom and shot him in the head. They charged Ralph Taylor with first-degree intentional homicide and felon in possession of a firearm. Tangela Williams and other neighbors rushed in to try to give the boy CPR. Williams called 911.
So just imagine us women up there trying to help this baby. Dad just pacing back and forth over us like
He didn't help at all?
No.
While that CPR was underway, prosecutors say Ralph Taylor said,
"Oh, well, that's the only person that I heard seen talking, and that's not the one that's these women that's talking. I don't think. Definitely don't sound like them. Wait, let me see something. No, that ain't this girl that's woman that's talking.
No.
While that CPR was underway, prosecutors say Ralph Taylor said, quote, "I got to hide my guns." Prosecutors say he wrapped the gun in plastic bags and put it in a Rubbermaid container.
Grand Rising to the point. How you doing? And I see James and Tragina put a 1 in the chat. So, okay, I'll play it. It's 31 people in here. I guess they don't care. Y'all please smack the thumbs up. I'll play the rest of it, y'all. It's just so much and her talking in the background, but maybe it'll get better.
Container where police later found it. Taylor is a convicted felon and not allowed to carry a gun. Prosecutors say, quote, Ralph Taylor would send pictures of guns to Casandra Taylor that Ralph Taylor wanted Casandra Taylor to buy for him. A search warrant says Casandra also gave a purse to Williams, the neighbor, saying, "Hide this, there's a gun in there," which she turned over to officers. Prosecutors say that's a different gun. Neighbors knew the boy as RJ, and prosecutors say he had moderate to severe autism, often communicating through song. Family of the victim and suspects did not want to share a photo of him and declined to comment to 12 News as they mourn the loss of their 4-year-old with his parents now in custody.
You sick piece of crap.
Really a horrible story, James.
I mean, the boy was struggling to even in life, and they just do this to him. Like, wow.
Prosecutors say the dad changed his story multiple times with investigators.
They did, Derek. They said that he lied to police, saying first that gunshot came from outside the apartment then said the boy was playing with the gun inside that bedroom. Prosecutors say the real story, he shot and killed his son.
I mean, you got to be low down. I mean, and then they blamed the little boy for doing it himself. Wow. Wow. All right, we're going to keep going with this.
Son. Yeah, he killed his motherfucking son. And yes, she came her bitch fat ass outside. Somebody shot through the window. Walked outside, though. Walked outside. And then, y'all, it's so traumatizing, bro. As I'm doing CPR on the baby, I was the first person to hear that the baby shot himself, like from somebody, because we hadn't watched the camera footage, none of that. From somebody actually saying it, y'all. So as I'm doing CPR on the baby, we make eye contact. He like, my baby shot himself. My baby shot himself.
Oh,
then you go back to somebody shot through the window. I'm like, huh?
What?
And so I get up. It dawned, it clicked in my head like he gone. So I stopped. And once it clicked in my head that the baby was gone, I just stopped. And I got up. I'm like, shit. I've tried. I can't do no more. I got to get out of here. I cannot look at this like this. I could not breathe. Like, I was throwing up all type of shit. Like, and that bitch came outside with nothing. Nothing. Not an attitude, not nothing, y'all. Nothing. Nothing. Like, I gotta go back on this side because that light behind me is irritating.
That's sick, man.
Y'all, listen. When I tell y'all, I'm so traumatized behind this shit and all of my damn near 29 years of living, I never laid eyes on no shit like that. That's some shit you will see in a movie. Some shit you would see on a crime scene movie or some shit like that. That's not no shit that you want to see with your motherfucking eyes for real, y'all. Like, I can't barely even talk without, like, crying for real. Like, that's not no shit you want to see with your fucking eyes. It was so traumatizing. Like, blood was every fucking where.
Triggers.
Let me show y'all something. I ended up taking a picture of my leg.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up.
Like, my hand shaking, so y'all gotta excuse me. Look at all this motherfucking blood I had on my fucking leg.
Wow.
Look at all this motherfucking blood and shit I had on my motherfucking leg. Like,
and the mother had nothing. She didn't go near her son.
Y'all, I had blood in my nails. I had blood on my motherfucking face.
Triggers.
And these motherfuckers is talking about that somebody came in a house and stole weed and pills and liquor.
What?
Bitch, what? Y'all the only motherfuckers we know that even do those type of drugs, bitch. Nobody do pills. Who does those? The other day, or like a week ago, Mike asked me, like, he's like, hey, neighbor, you know somebody who sell rollers? I said, hey, I don't even know a motherfucker who do rollers, let alone a motherfucker who sell them.
What's a roller?
You do them motherfuckers?
So they on hardcore drugs.
Like, what? What happened? You don't feel like she did because no blood was on her? Do y'all think the mom seen her baby blue?
She ain't do nothing.
I think we don't feel like she did because no blood was on her feet, her shoes, or nothing. Honestly, providing that the door was actually locked and they couldn't get in there, maybe she did it. But when I came up there, the way blood was every motherfucking where, I feel like she did. And she just didn't touch me.
What?
Because blood was everywhere. Like, we came right in the house, y'all. Like, we was right in the house. Right in the motherfucking house. So, I don't understand how shit got, how blood got everywhere like that fast.
Splattered. Probably from...
I can't explain it, y'all. Like, I literally can't explain it.
And then they came in and moved them.
I'm literally sick to my stomach. I ain't even been eating shit. Maybe these next couple of days, we done lost motherfucking weight. For real. Motherfucker, I think I'm a crackhead. Exactly, blood was everywhere.
Go get some help,
even
man.
When we went up there. Listen, everywhere.
Help.
Everywhere. And I feel like he tried to move that baby to make it look like that. Because if the way the bed is by the window, but to be on the bed and get shot through the window, you would literally have to be sitting at the very edge of the bed and be leaning like this, all the way forward. The window is like, okay, let's say this is the window right here, y'all. This is the window where this hand at. The bed is, you got to take like 2-3 steps back, and this is the bed back here. You got to take a couple steps back. There's no way to be sitting right here and something comes through this window and it shoots you.
So their story don't even make sense.
And the window is not across from the bed either. The window in the bed is up against the same wall. And that baby, whatever happened to the baby, happened on that motherfucking bed. It happened on the bed. In that left corner of that motherfucking bed. He was 4. I wish she asked someone else to do CPR on her own baby. If it's one thing I would do is CPR on any of my kids. This shit is disgusting. Literally saying you should have called CPS because you were a neighbor is crazy. That's not your motherfucking job.
It's okay to help people, but you involving people in your crime.
I went up there, and like the only reason I didn't do it right away when I got up there, because it literally took like 30 to 45 seconds for my brain to really process what the fuck I was looking like. I mean, what the fuck I was looking at. Like,
man, hold on, y'all. Let's take a little break.
We now know the name of a 4-year-old boy who was shot and killed in Milwaukee last night. The medical examiner's office identifying him as Ralph Taylor III.
And tonight, the community coming together to pray for the boy. Stephanie Quirk joins us in the newsroom. Steph, leaders called this an emergency prayer gathering.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. Dozens came together at the Crossover Center, which is just around the corner from that apartment where police say the boy was shot and killed. And we've also learned tonight that police arrested 2 people in connection to his death.
We're not being active. Amen.
A time to pause and to pray Friday night.
God, we pray, God, for this mother.
Dozens came out to the Crossover Center Friday in hopes of healing after a 4-year-old boy was shot and killed Thursday night.
I got a 4-year-old son, and it made me go home and love him.
The medical examiner's office identified the boy as Ralph Jr. III. Investigators say he was killed late Thursday night in this apartment on the city's northwest side.
This has hit this city very differently.
Milwaukee police arrested 2 people in connection to the boy's death, a 34-year-old man on suspicion of first-degree intentional homicide and a 33-year-old woman on suspicion of aiding and abetting a felon. Both shared the same last name as the boy.
It's disheartening. You never want to hear or witness a tragedy.
Aside from groups gathering in prayer, members of violence prevention outreach group 414 Life also came out in hopes of healing the neighborhood.
It's really important that when situations like happen, that people in the community show up in a real way.
Fox 6 spoke to one woman earlier in the day who says she heard a gunshot and ran over to help.
We were trying to save him, but we couldn't. We did CPR and he was just laying there lifeless.
Prosecutors have not yet charged the 2 people arrested, and police say they're still investigating. As for the community,
we need all hands on deck. We need all that we can get.
And MPD said it will refer charges to the district's attorney's office. Again, at this point, no charges have been filed.
Man, oh man. So let me see what y'all saying. Shout out to Bronze. How you doing? Grand Rising, BFF. How you doing today? Tragina said, I will never understand unaliving a kid, pure evil, pure wicked, evil, demonic spirit. Absolutely. Like, I don't know what is operating these. We definitely are under spiritual warfare. I mean, and it is, the demons can get inside of people. I truly believe that. I've literally seen demons on people's face before. It's not something that happened a lot, just one time, and it scared the crap out of me. But we are living in these times. I mean, and I know y'all probably heard that before, but I think pastors and stuff, ministers, they need to teach more on demonic spirits because it's real. And they lurking and living inside of people.
It was literally the same way when my son was choking, and I turned around and I looked at him and I saw him choking, and I was staring at him, but my brain couldn't process the fact that my baby was choking. So I'm like, I was stuck. I was literally stuck. And then I thought about it, like, bitch, you know how to do the Heimlich. Do the Heimlich. So I dialed 911 on my phone real quick, gave it to my older son, told him call the police, and I did the motherfucking Heimlich. I got that shit up out of my baby. But it was like I got a slow reaction in my brain. And so that was the thing. When I went up there, I had a slow motherfucking reaction, and baby, after that, I didn't think twice about doing CPR on that motherfucking baby. Bitch, why you didn't do CPR on your motherfucking baby?
She probably don't
Why
know
you
it.
didn't do CPR on your motherfucking baby?
She probably don't know CPR. People like her in toxic relationships doing dumb stuff like she just did, she probably don't even know CPR. That's why she asked. I believe. And yeah, BFF, it's a lot of triggering words in this, but this baby was unalived by his own father, and the mother did nothing to save her child. Instead, she covered up for this dude. I'm gonna go to another. Well, let's go to this one because it's showing the residence a little bit.
We have breaking news this morning. Charges just filed in the shooting death of a 4-year-old in Milwaukee. Prosecutors are charging the parents, Ralph and Casandra Taylor, in connection with Thursday's shooting near 75th and Northridge Lakes Boulevard. Zoe Henry is in the newsroom going through the criminal complaint. And Zoe, some very disturbing details we're learning.
Extremely disturbing, Jaron. Casandra and Ralph Taylor, as you said, are the child's parents. Ralph Taylor is now charged with first-degree intentional homicide and possession of a firearm by a felon. The criminal complaint says police responded to a call for shots fired on July 10th around 9:30 p.m. When they arrived, they found Ralph Taylor along with his 4-year-old son, who was on the floor, shot and unresponsive. Taylor initially told police he was on the phone with his son's mother when he heard a single gunshot, claiming the bullet came from outside. He told police, quote, the gunshot must have come from outside and entered the bedroom through an open third-story window. But police say that story was a lie, and he lied about all the surrounding circumstances, including telling officers at the time that there were no guns inside the home. The complaint says during a second search, officers found a gun underneath pillows where Taylor had been sitting when they arrived at the scene. The complaint also says when Taylor was interviewed a second time, he told police he saw his son jumping on the bed when he, quote, heard a gunshot and observed his son, RT, fall to the floor. 12 News spoke with a neighbor who tried to help save the 4-year-old.
Just imagine us women up there trying to help this baby. And Dad just pacing back and forth over us like we not
help at all?
No, he did not help us.
Back and forth.
He did not help us.
So Zoe, the child's mother is also facing charges.
Yeah, Casandra Taylor is charged with child neglect and buying a gun for someone legally barred from having one. The complaint says she purchased that gun for Ralph Taylor months earlier. Jaron.
All right, 12 News, Zoe Henry with those.
You got to be out of your mind to purchase a firearm for an idiot that you always fighting and arguing with, too. And I bet you he has stuff like this on his record. The reason why he couldn't have a weapon in the first place, and you going to be the one to go buy it. So now you got to live with all of the stuff that we hearing these ladies talk about. And the one that they showed talking is not neither one of these ladies that we looking at right here. But she did come into the camera a little bit, but I never did see her face. And so, yeah, she got to live with the fact that she equipped a man with a weapon that took her own child out. See, now why is this not on every news station? Oh, yeah, man. It's like they report these and it's gone. Nobody even think about them anymore. It's so many right now. Like I was saying earlier, I seen one about a 7-month-old baby that somebody put a weapon in the mouth and fired. Like, I mean, and that's must have happened yesterday or something. It's awful what's happening to these kids. God is not pleased. You can guarantee that. We supposed to take care of the children, especially your own. Supposed to love your neighbor and all that good stuff that we done got away from. It's just crazy. Let's keep going.
Like, why didn't you do CPR on your baby? And like my sister said, I didn't realize this because if y'all see in the video that we...
Wait, what?
Yo, that shit was crazy. I ain't finna be up on this motherfucker on crying and shit.
Oh, she started crying. Is that why it skipped? Hold on.
Therapy helped me after my nephew got killed, and I sat through the trial. And I mean, if you know what I look like, you know. You can tell that I keep crying. Like, I cannot fucking stop. Like, Yeah, he in jail. He in jail. He was arrested on first-degree intentional homicide. Yeah, he was arrested on first-degree intentional homicide, y'all. That shit was bad. Like, yes, he's in jail. Where the fuck he need to be? Exactly where that bitch needs to be. Because the fact that you would shoot your motherfucking son for whatever reason, because you mad at his mom, y'all done had an argument, whatever the fuck the whole, I don't know what the whole watch this shit was about, but to say watch this and then go upstairs, lock the door, and proceed to actually shoot your motherfucking baby, yeah, bitch, you're nuts. You're nuts. Wait, that emotional trauma is always going to be there. I've seen a lot myself, so I know how that feels.
Welcome in, Ivan.
I have a therapist. I do have a therapist, but y'all, therapy helped me after my nephew got killed, and I sat through the trial and I watched all of that shit. Therapy helped me through that because, like, that was a second-hand viewing of like some real fucked up, gory, crazy shit. Therapy helped me deal with that. I literally don't think therapy can, like, this is something that, like, maybe time is gonna heal, but I don't see it. Like, not even therapy can get you through no shit like this, because I seen it in up close and personal. Like,
wow, man.
I have to find the article. I think it was aiding and abetting. Yep. What she get charged with need to be the same motherfucking charges. Aiding and abetting. She got charged with aiding and abetting.
I cannot be a judge or jury in a courtroom on cases like this. How do you separate your personal feelings?
This is hell.
That would be so hard to do.
Like hell. Literally mental hell, because, like, how do you get that shit out of your fucking brain, bro? How do you, like, go on from seeing a baby laying, like, you know, he was so clueless because his eyes was wide fucking open. Wide open, y'all.
Wow.
How do you move on from some shit like that? Yo, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna be up on this motherfucker on crying and shit.
That's traumatizing.
That shit crazy. That shit is motherfucking crazy.
I don't know how to.
Mental motherfucking torture. And the fact that these bitches is on this motherfucker talking about shit that don't fucking matter. Bitch, how y'all gonna bury your nephew with both of his parents in motherfucking jail? Tell me that. How y'all burying your nephew with both of his parents in jail? Are y'all even thinking about that? Because this shit happened last week, Thursday. It's Sunday.
Wow. Now that's something. I wonder if the grandparents are around, who would be the one to lay this child to rest with both of the parents locked up? Grand Rising TBZ, how you doing? Do you think a lot of these women are scared of these men that harm their children? I don't. Not necessarily, especially if they have a toxic relationship and you see them going back and forth. What I see is two ignorant ass people that ain't thinking for their child, and they only thinking for themselves. And ain't neither one of them scared of nothing. They don't care about nothing. That's what I'm picturing with these two. You know, because they said they would be outside acting a fool all across the street and down the street, yelling and screaming and fighting or whatnot. So people like that, nah, they ain't scared. They ignorant as hell and need the Lord, okay? They need Jesus. That's what I think. I mean, I know that they're individual though. It depends on the relationship. But when you talking about a toxic relationship like that, nah, this woman wasn't scared. She was desperate and lonely. You know what I'm saying? Put me in the mind of Shannon being with a guy and being so grateful to be with this guy that you'll do anything to keep him, including betraying your own children.
No, but you said give me some toothpaste. You need
Okay,
toothbrush too?
Regina.
I was gonna say I got some noodles at my house. You won't be able to, or it's going to take a long time. That's most definitely a traumatizing experience. My baby was. I'm sure she's fine with her million outfit. And then it's so crazy because
period.
If y'all know Deja, y'all know like people's problems does not weigh on her. Okay, I know my sister. This is my blood sister, same mama, same daddy. People's issues don't weigh on her. This is really fucking with her. No, she can't stop talking. She ain't no crybaby like me. I can't stop crying. I can't stop crying. I can't stop shaking. I can't stop moving around. Like, I got ADHD, and not even my motherfucking ADHD medicine is helping. Like, I can't stop. This bitch won't even, she gonna stop talking about it. 2, 3 in the morning, she wanna talk about it. You know what?
So everybody is different. How they dealing with it.
Bitch got the nerve to be commenting like, bitch, y'all steady defending this bitch. Y'all need to be going to get that. Y'all should have been got that bitch some help. I ain't that nigga.
Triggers.
Got the nerve to be going post to post to post. Trying to defend some shit.
So they
argue with the girl that don't even live over there. Like,
wait, they
argue with TK McNaughton.
Really? Wait, what? They on her post doing that?
Yes, talking shit to her.
What's her name on Facebook? You know?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's her name on Facebook? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's why they're all mental right now. All they motherfucking ass.
Whole
from
fucking family.
The sisters, the kids, every motherfucking like the whole goddamn family. Sick in a motherfucker. The whole fucking family.
Her mouth is more foul than the other girl.
I'm gonna go home.
Uh-oh, she about to come back. Uh-oh, here she comes.
That whole motherfucking family sick than a bitch. Like, I never seen nobody react the way that them motherfucking people reacted to this situation. The way that bitch came outside, she never even said that nothing was wrong with her baby. She said, y'all shot through the window?
Yep, she sure did.
Oh, bitch. What?
What's his name again? Brad.
Ain't nobody out here shooting, baby. We outside.
Oh, shoot, I ain't got no here.
Ain't nobody out here shooting. Listen, the way that he was laying on top of the baby when I got upstairs,
he was laying.
She could have killed his ass. She could have offed him right then and there. I could have, if I wanted to. She could have got him right up out the way. No way. You just domed my son, and I'm not gonna dome you, bitch. Not at all.
So he laying on the baby. For what?
And he was laying on top of the baby when I got up there. I said, get off. I said, get off of him. Let me see him. Cause mind you, she never said that nothing went on with her child. If I would never looked at that video and I played it back and I seen that they said before they even came out the house that claiming that he shot himself, when all along whether he shot himself, whether they thought he shot himself,
Triggers.
or he got shot by the man at the time.
God dang it.
They knew that the bullet came from inside. So for her to lie and say that it just came from outside is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Like, baby, this your child. All bets are off when it comes to my kid. I'm not covering for nobody. Like, I'm not trying to cover for you. I'm not covering for you. Bitch, you better hope I ain't got my shit on me because, bitch, you going to be dead. He would have been laying right on top of my child. On my kids, he would have. He would have been right on top of them. Because no way you thought this was okay. Like, no way you thought this was okay. Even after I said something to that bitch, I said, bitch, I'm not holding that motherfucking purse. She went from me to the other neighbor. And she ended up giving a purse to TK, but I never even saw her end up giving a purse to TK. I said, TK, I know that ain't her motherfucking purse, bitch. Give her that shit right back. I bet you that gun up in there, because that man just said he got to hide his motherfucking gun. I got into it with his ass. Like, what the fuck you got to hide your shit for? Why are you hiding your gun when your fucking son, I'm looking at your son and he left him on the floor. He done walked away. He fidgeting away his shit. I go, clean the fuck out, baby. I'm not standing up here. I checked that baby pulse. After I asked all the questions I asked, I said, what the fuck happened? I told him, get up. I said, let me see if I can do CPR on him, see if he gonna be good. This motherfucker still was laying on top of the baby. I said, you gotta get up so we can see him. He get up. And the baby was like laid flat down in the doorway, just like this, with his head to the left. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, what the fuck happened? Because I'm seeing all the blood once he got up. Mind you, this baby is only 4, so he's covering up the whole baby. Like, I never seen the blood from the beginning until he moved his ass from off the top of him, and he walked away. And I said, he was up there feeding. I said, what the fuck went on with this baby? He said, a bullet came through the door. And I was like, Milo. I was like, he said a bullet came through the window. I said, well, the window was up. The window was up. The fucking air conditioner is not up in there, mind you. I know it's air conditioner up in that window. The lady that was outside, that was over there with the kids, the one that y'all gonna hear up in the video because I'm hosting it, that y'all gonna hear up in the video, and she was telling the kids to get in. She was right there. She saw him taking the motherfucking air conditioner out the motherfucking window. He staged the whole motherfucking scene. Whatever occurred on the bed. And he turned around and he done pulled the air conditioner out the window. He done set the air conditioner on the floor. He done moved the baby from off the bed where all the blood was at. And he done put the baby in the doorway. Mind you, they said that the door was closed and locked. They was beating on the door trying to get the baby up out of there when he took the baby from the mama and said, watch this, bitch. I got you.
Man. So this thing right here that I'm reading, it says a 35-year-old Milwaukee man is accused of fatally unaliving his 4-year-old son, and the child's 33-year-old mother is facing criminal charges in connection with it. So it says, according to the criminal complaint, Ralph Taylor has a long history of domestic violence against Casandra Taylor, the mother of the 4-year-old victim. The victim's 9-year-old sibling told investigators, per the complaint, when Ralph drinks alcohol, he becomes physically and verbally abusive. The complaint says Ralph would slap the 9-year-old child and use profane language around them. Taylor also allegedly threatened to unalive the mother and fire on the whole dang on house and then take himself out. This is what he done already threatened her to do. And I just want to say, like, if somebody threatened to take your life, you better take them seriously. I don't play about that, period. If somebody say they gonna do it, you better act like they mean it, because they do. You don't know what people thinking for real. Like, so many people don't take this stuff seriously when somebody tell you this out of their mouth. Ain't no damn way. So he done threatened to do this stuff already. And this is, I mean, drinking alcohol. And like, this dude got probably mommy and daddy issues. And then he making it your issue. But now it is really your issue because you allow it. This is just sick. What a weak ass person. On July 10th, Ralph allegedly woke up wanting to fight the 9-year-old. This dude, on July 10th, Ralph allegedly woke up wanting to fight the 9-year-old, accusing them of taking a PS4 video game system. So we got a grown ass man that's being propped up by a woman. She should have gave him his pacifier. He might have been okay. So this is a boy, a man child, fighting the kids about a game system when he should be at work some damn where. I mean, this is just like, it boils down to the mother's choice of men. She chose this dude. She chose to have more children, have children with this guy. And he just destroyed her whole family over a PS4 game system. That's what we talking about here. Unfreaking real. Ralph allegedly woke up wanting to fight a 9-year-old, accusing them of taking a PS4 game system. During the day, Ralph was reportedly fighting with Casandra and broke her Chromebook. After breaking the tablet, the complaint says Ralph went to the living room. So he just destroying everything in his path, right? He just destroying everything in his path. And so he went from a damn PS4 to a Chromebook to a 4-year-old. Are we serious? After breaking the tablet, the complaint says Ralph went to the living room, grabbed his 4-year-old son by the arm, and took him upstairs to the bedroom. Well, let's not forget he said, "Watch this, B," or whatever, and snatched him out the mama arms, is what they said. So the complaint says Ralph went to the living room, grabbed his 4-year-old son by the arm, and took him to an upstairs bedroom. Ralph was reportedly in the upstairs bedroom with the 4-year-old for 1 or 2 minutes before a single gunshot rang out. And they also said they was fighting about him not taking care of the kid. Well, he's so busy worried about playing a dang on game. He just how many kids she got? He her third son or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, she should have bought both of them a PS4. Then maybe they would have been okay. This is sick. I bet she bought it too. Casandra and a 9-year-old boy rushed to the bedroom, according to the complaint. And once they got inside, they found the 4-year-old boy in a pool of blood on the floor. Two neighbors told investigators they witnessed Casandra run out the residence screaming, my son, somebody shot my son." Ralph's reaction to the shooting, according to the 9-year-old's account, demonstrated he did not care and did not attempt to render aid at all. We heard these ladies say that he was standing over them when he was in there when they were coming there to save him, he laying on top of the boy. You back, BFF? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I mean, my audio was bad earlier. Let me know that y'all can hear me. Okay, so authorities interviewed Casandra's 23-year-old niece, who officials say had been living with Ralph and Casandra for the past month. Oh, and they had somebody living with him. Wow. But she was the only one that was crying, is what they were saying. And then they were also saying, okay, thank you. They were also saying that, these people on Facebook arguing with other people. So allegedly somebody might have broke into the house. What? How did anybody get in there? That's a crime scene. It should be. Authorities interviewed the niece who she had been living there for the past month. Prior to the shooting, Cassandra's niece stated she witnessed Ralph enter the living room, grab the 4-year-old child, and told Casandra, "He's with me. I am not letting him go. He's my kid." He then took the kid up to the upstairs bedroom where the shooting occurred. She also told that now that don't make sense that he would say that. Like, he didn't say what he was about to do with the kid. So he said, he's with me. I am not letting him go. He's my kid. And then took him up there and did that to him. She also told investigators Ralph threatened to shoot everyone in the house and said, "You gonna see." Oh, okay. Okay, he grabbed him and said all that, then went up the steps. Okay. So both Ralph and Casandra were both taken into custody following the shooting, but not before investigators say Casandra hid the gun in a purse and gave it to a neighbor. So she just so stupid. So she just dumb. That, I mean, it makes no sense. It ain't no helping her. She need to be right next to him. Authorities interviewed Ralph on July 11th, where officials say he initially said the child was shot through the window as he was lying on the bed arguing with Casandra via text message. Get out of here. Y'all in the same house, but y'all arguing on text message. Get out of here. However, when confronted with physical evidence that the child had been shot in the mouth, so that is what happened. Because the exit wound is always going to be the worst. So that's what he did. Damn. I mean, and then the 7-month-old that I seen that happen to, or heard about that right before I went live. That's sick, man. Sick. Wow. I hope he can never get that vision out of his face, out of his mind. Man. That is wild. So he continued to lie until he was confronted with physical evidence that the child had been, yeah. Ralph later changed his story to say the child found the gun underneath the pillow, and he did it to himself. Yeah, let's say that. So according to the complaint, investigators asked Ralph what he and Casandra were fighting about. He stated it was over his lack of taking care of their 4-year-old. Oh, he ain't want to admit it was about a PS4. So I don't know what it was really about, but he said it was over the lack of him taking care of their 4-year-old son. Casandra reportedly told Ralph he doesn't watch or take care of the child properly. Yeah, he proved that, didn't he? To which Ralph responded with, F it. He can just come upstairs with me. Oh, that's what, man. After he did that, Ralph claimed he put the gun underneath the pillow because he's a felon, and stated he later told neighbors, I can't let the police find the guns because I'm a felon. Boy, you being a felon is he worried about the gun. How about the body that's sitting there? Dang, my signal is all the way down. I don't know if y'all can hear me. But yeah, what about that body that's there? That makes no sense at all to me. Let me see what y'all saying. I'm gonna move this. That poor child. Welcome in, Leisure Ladies. Shout out to my member in the building. How you doing? Drop them good members emojis. We got special emojis if you're a member. So they arrested someone for the kidnapping in Milwaukee. I want to say it was his uncle. Oh, you talking about the little boy? I had that up to talk about too, because they got another angle. You talking about Jamel White? Grand Rising, Leisure Lady. These females weak as hell for a man. Exactly. Like, you gotta love yourself enough to be by yourself. I mean, come on. Because it don't sound like neither one of them was healthy together. And people just go from relationship to relationship, not even knowing they self or anything. Let's just get into another relationship. Let's just cover up all this craziness we got. Never work on ourselves. Let's just keep being with people. That's all we want to do. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. Thank you so much, Sophia. We definitely need prayer. We definitely need God. This is awful. This 4-year-old is the only one that suffered. So we started out talking about a grown adult fight. But the only one that left this earth was the child. And this is the mother.
What? I have to do CPR. I need to be okay. Everybody. I called the police. My baby! They are on their way. I understand why the fuck my baby.
She up there screaming and hollering, don't go up here. And lastly, Casandra reportedly admitted knowing Ralph was a convicted felon, stating, yes, I know, and I know I am going to get in trouble for that. She also told authorities Ralph had threatened her in the past to unalive her. Wait, it says suey it out with me and the police. Oh, he was gonna go by cop. That this dude, man, what? You still was with this dude? Like, when is enough? So when asked about giving her purse to the neighbor with the gun inside, following the shooting, Casandra explained she thought she would have to go to the morgue, so she left her purse and gun with the neighbor. Yeah, right. And Ralph has been charged with first-degree intentional homicide, use of a dangerous weapon, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Casandra Taylor has been charged with neglecting a child. Consequence is death, and the straw purchase of the weapon. So yeah, she got to live with that. She is a huge reason why her child is no longer with us. And then Tim says, I've never understood that. Like, take a break. I don't need no woman like that. Okay, fix yourself. Work on yourself. I promise you. Peace and blessings to you and your family. Enjoy your day. Love you. Enjoy your day too. Thank you for stopping in. And on that note, we're going to get out of here. I do have a training today. And we had a couple set up. I don't know if we'll be back or not today, but I do got a couple to talk about. Update on Jamel White and also the McDonald's girl. Now I got to go change my thumbnail and all that. But we're going to get up out of here real fast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make this go viral.